Hey everyone, and welcome to an Erin Condren haul. Now I didn't order during launch and I'll tell you guys why in a bit, but I did order a bunch of things that I was curious about and I'm going to show you guys what it is. So first things first, I'm going to open this real quick. And here we are. Okay, and already everything is sliding over. Alright, so the first thing we actually have is the pouch that was free with your order. Now, I will say that I did order about a week after launch because my code wasn't working, so I didn't get any of the extra freebies. But to be honest, I probably wouldn't have used them anyway, but I probably will use this one just because it's like an easy thing to like take inside a purse or use it as a toiletry bag. So there's that one. So I'm gonna go over everything that I actually purchased here. I also used my 20th order code for this order, so I did get $100 off. If you've ordered 20 times, at least 20 times on Erin Condren, you get $100 off your next order. So I did take advantage of that, so I will say that. So I kind of grabbed up a few things. So the first thing was the Focus notebook. I got this in black because they didn't have the camel in stock, at least not in this size. And then I grabbed a dot notebook, and I'll flip through them in a second. I got one of the designer mechanical pencils. I actually have a pink version of this, and I wanted another one to put inside one of my other pen pouches, so I grabbed one of those. And then I was actually really curious about these. So these are the interchangeable like DIY pen kits, and I'll do like a swatch test for this as well. Now here is my sketchbook, and I will say sketchbook because this thing is blank. I didn't realize that Erin Condren had a sketchbook version of her notebooks, and the last one I ordered that was a notebook was a dot grid, and I didn't really use it very much. I do use it for something else, but like notes and things, but I won't use it for sketching because I can't actually scan. So I did get a sketchbook and the neutral layers cover. And then I got my planners. So I got the pink version of this because I prefer the pink since I had grabbed the layers cover on my sketchbook. But I did get the pink version in the actual planner itself, and I got the gold coil. I was kind of missing having a coil planner. And then I'm not even sure if this ruler is new or if it came out last year or something. I didn't order an Erin Condren last year for this year because I was using other planners and I wasn't really fond of the rounded corners, but I was really missing having a vertical Erin Condren in the terms of the size. So I did purchase one because of my 20th order code. So just letting you guys know that. So we'll see how this goes for this year. As for these are just like the little cards that come with it as usual, and then the little like gift tags that I normally use for sometimes on orders or like gifts and stuff like that, like during like birthdays or Christmas. But let me go into this real quick. So I'll go backwards now on what I'm about the planner. So again, I got the pink cover and it has rose gold foiling on it with my name on here. And I got the gold coil because I kind of really like the gold coil on my current planner. If you guys look through my last few planner with me's from this year, I used that. I actually really like the soft pastel tones in the neutral, and I like these gray tabs. Before I think they were black, and I'm not sure what color they were last year, to be honest. Again, I did not order a planner last year, but I did want to get a planner this year. And I love like the color, and this is like a soft muted gray. But the whole like rounded corners thing was totally like tripping me out. And that was the main reason why I didn't order a planner last year. So again, I was totally missing having a planner this year. So we are moving back into an EC at least for next year, or at least for most of next year. We'll see how it goes for now. Plus I need to make sure that our stickers still fit in here. So I will do a sticker test probably in the next couple weeks so you guys can see that. And then also reformat the monthly kits because I know some of this changed a little. So I just want to make sure that everything's fine with that, and work on some printables for like the dailies and other things like that. For now, that is what it is. And I really like that the month covers have like a different quote, but it's still in the same like format of the neutral palette because I just really like the layers on here. Like this completely matches my office. My office is basically like this very soft pastel blue. So this matches with my office. The pink doesn't, but you know what? I'm just a fan of pink. Let me go back. So you guys saw the sketchbook. Literally, it's just blank paper. From what someone told me, it comes like thicker than before. I haven't really checked about that. I don't really care if it does or if it doesn't. There is stickers in the back, by the way. Plus these are perforated pages, so you can easily just rip them out if you needed to, which also why my TN planner, in case you didn't know, is just full of sketchbooks. It kind of has like different books, but sometimes I do want a bigger like sketchbook, and this one's kind of like perfect because I can switch the planners around or add something in if I needed to. Then we have the Layers Dot Grid Soft-Bound Notebook. I did get this in the Dot Grid. There is a lined version, but I grabbed the Dot Grid, and I'm gonna show you guys what this looks like. So it is just a plain Dot Grid, and in case you didn't know, there are page numbers on here now. So that actually kind of like is very helpful if you're using this as a bullet journal. So you can easily just do like an index or add it to the index. There's an index page on here. So the notebook itself goes up to 121 pages, in case you're wondering how many pages you can fit in here. But I actually really like this layered Dot Grid, and then I can actually pair that with my sketchbook if I actually need something with a little bit more, or actual lines, I guess, in a way. Now I did grab a focused notebook planner. Basically these are, what it says is productivity pages, and I figured I could just use this as a run-on to-do list. I think this fits inside one of my like KKK notebook covers. I'm gonna test that right now in a sec. So this is what the inside looks like. Basically on the right side you have a Dot Grid, and then on the left hand there's two columns. One side as basically you can use this as goals or things that you want to do or like write in, and then you have a like productivity like checklist for whatever you're doing, and then there's a blank box here for either notes or something. I figured I could use this as a running to-do list for some of the things that I'm doing, and I could just leave this on my desk. But let me go grab my cover just to let you guys know what size this is. So I actually grabbed two that are kind of similar just to test them out. I got this from KKK literally like 5 or 6 years ago. It's basically like a notebook cover, but I think it kind of fits in here if I wanted to use it for that. You just kind of like slip it in, and then you can close it. And it's a little, actually it's a little big. It's technically a little bit more narrow than it probably should be, but it looks fine to me. So it kind of actually matches in here. So I'm kind of glad that I can use this as a cover if I wanted to, because of the fact that I did get the black version compared to the camel one, though I probably kind of like the black version more. In terms of the fact that it matches the back side of the KKK right here, which you can't really tell, but it is. So yeah, so this one I literally about 5 or 6 years ago. It was one of my first KKK purchases. I did sell the matching KKK that I bought it with, mainly because I just didn't really use the size, and I wasn't very fond of the black lining. But let me test it on something that is a little bit more affordable. So this is from Staples actually. I believe it was around like $8 or so. I think that's sort of the middle. But let me test this out. So it's kind of like a TN notebook. I haven't really used this very much, to be honest. But it should fit in here. It's actually very, very snug, if you guys can tell. It's like, but if that doesn't bother you, you can easily probably find something similar. So this is about like a B6 size. So yeah, I'm gonna put this inside the KKK one most likely, just to kind of have it be on my desk and stuff. Anyway, moving on to all of the pens and things. So I did grab a second mechanical pencil. So when I did purchase the aqua version of this pencil, I did notice the pink one was out of stock, but I do use this one a lot just because I put at least one pencil in all of my like pen bags, and I actually really like this because of the grip on the bottom. I ordered a aqua one just because I really like the pink one. Again, I did notice the pink one was out of stock, but it said it was going to be back in stock soon, so hopefully that is soon. Let me show you guys the DIY. I was curious about these. So these are supposed to be interchangeable. They come with 4 highlighters, 6 medium tips, 3 fine tips, and then 2 barrels. I figured that I would just use these inside for travel. They're in a way smaller, and I don't really use highlighters very much, but sometimes I do, and I cannot get this out. And also FYI, I am reading that they are water-based formulas, so test this out because they might smudge. Okay, that took way too long to get out than I needed it to. But anyway, so there's 2 barrels. They are in kind of like a rainbow color. So the highlighters that comes in the pack are the blue, pink, yellow, and green, which I actually kind of like as highlighters. You have like your classic yellow, and then you have like some pastels. And then for the medium tips, you have the pink, the aqua, purple, blue, gray, and peach. And then for your fine tips, you have your purple, blue, and like, I guess what's more like a magenta. Let me put these inside some barrels and then do a pen test. That is it for all of the colors. So you have your fine tips, the highlighters, and then the medium tips. So I kind of just gave you guys an overview of what comes in here. In terms of space, I'm going to test if they fit inside here. I'm pretty sure they do. I actually almost ordered one of, I think it was the navy. If not, I might have almost ordered the silver one because I wasn't sure what to put in here. But this basically fits perfectly those markers. That way I can take them with me on the go and stuff like that. And I think that it also fits my pencil. It should fit the pencil. Yep, it does. In this little tiny like pen pouch, which I wasn't really sure what to do with. But now that those are in here, I can pretty much take this with me anywhere. So I might actually purchase either like the navy or silver one eventually. I'm gonna see if I actually use it first though, because for now this has been sitting like in my pen pouch stuff and I haven't really used them. So for now, it's gonna be storage for the new DIY pens. That way I know that they're in here. So that is it for this unboxing. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe for more videos. And if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And I will see you guys next time. Bye everyone.